you. Hi, everyone. Did you like the blues with Chinese flavor that I just played? It basically explains who I am, a girl who is from Hong Kong, who speaks English with Hong Kong accent. So my name is Hong Hong Hui. I'm originally from Hong Kong. I play this instrument. It's been 22 years. I'm currently a doctoral student majoring in music composition at University of Missouri, Kansas City. So 22 years ago, I had my first Pipa lesson. Oh, by the way, this instrument is called a Pipa, P-I-P-A, Pipa. It is a traditional Chinese plucked-strings instrument with 4 strings. It has a history of 2,000 years back in China. So 22 years ago, I had my first Pipa lesson with my Pipa teacher, a famous Pipa player back in Hong Kong, Miss Chen Manzhong. Since this 22 years, I have been loving this instrument and I can't stop playing it. I explore a lot of different great things on this instrument, and playing this instrument has been inspired me to become a more confident and a better person. So 5 years ago, I got into the music department of the Hong Kong Baptist University to do my undergraduate. It was a very exciting experience for me because I got the first time I got to improvise music on this instrument. You know, improvising music is different from playing the traditional music, because it was the first time for me to actually be able to express myself freely through music. That was an incredible experience for me, and I feel like I knew myself better since then. So I got to play a lot of different kinds of music. Then I realized that, who am I? I was trying to imitate all the great musicians, but then I couldn't find who am I? Like, I couldn't find it. So this question had been inside my head for many, many years until 3 years ago, I came to the United States to do my master's in music composition at Northern Illinois University. I got to meet with musicians from all over the world, from Trinidad, from Indonesia, from the Middle East, from Japan, and from Asia, a lot of different places. And I started to realize that I am from Hong Kong, and I can find myself through my music, just like the blues that I just played. There's some Chinese musical elements in it. That's me. That was a really great thing for me to be able to find my uniqueness through playing music. At the same time, when I communicate with all those musicians from all over the world, I was able to break through the cultural barrier to be able to communicate with people all over the world. So this instrument has been helping me to, through playing this instrument, has been helping me to become a more talkative and more confident person, be able to communicate with the others, regardless their cultural background. Then also, through playing this instrument, I've learned how to deal with mistakes. I know I am not perfect. I don't think anyone is. But it's okay, because we're not robots. And I can't remember how much wrong notes I've ever played on this instrument. I can't really remember, but which is okay, because we are human beings. And through playing this instrument, I have learned how we were a real human beings. It's like we all have mistakes, and we learn how to deal with that. And we are not perfect, which is okay. So a lot of people said when I am on stage, I turn into a totally different person. And then when I was off the stage, I was a little bit quiet. That was true for a while, and then I realized that you know what, that person on the stage is so confident, and I want to be that person, no matter I'm on stage or off the stage. So I started to think, yeah, if I can do it on stage, I can do it off stage too. So I have learned so much about being a better person through playing my instrument. And I believe that everyone has their own talent. You just have to find the thing that you can do the best and you enjoy doing it the most. And once you find it, I'm sure you can find yourself through doing it. I think it's really important, and I think I found mine. So last year, I moved to Kansas City to further my study, and I have been improvising music more and more, and I have learned more about myself. This year, I just took another challenge to become the International Student Ambassador at UMKC. I'm so glad that I took that position and take a step further to be able to share my experience with the others, not just through music, but through any of my other experience, talking, because I want to prove that, yes, I can do this on stage. I can break through all the cultural barriers through music. I can do it for off the stage too. So playing my pipa has been a great inspiration for me. So this instrument has been with me for 16 years. Unfortunately, it fell apart several times since I came to the United States. I'm sure it is quite homesick. It's been quite homesick like sometimes I do. I'm so glad that guitarist Rich Hans Thompson, who kindly fixed my pipa for me several times, and I can still play it. And it still sounds great. I would like to take this opportunity to thank for his great help. Lastly, I would like to thank the TEDx committee for giving me this opportunity to share my music and my story. Being on stage is something I love to do, but being on stage talking is something that I don't usually do, but I think I still love to do that. And of course, playing my music is something that I like to do the most. And most importantly, I would like to thank my family, my parents, my sister. Actually, I just got a text from my sister 30 minutes ago. She texted me, she's in Hong Kong right now. She just texted me and say, "Sister, just be yourself on stage as you always do." I said, yeah, I'm doing it. And I know I will do it great because I am who I am. I would like to conclude my presentation with an improvisation. The improvisation that expresses how I feel right now at this particular moment. I hope my music speaks to you all. My music speaks for me, tell you who I am, and hope you enjoy my story.